Welcome to the Yellow Trumpet. I am Chituga, and today our topic is You Know Nothing. Don't feel slighted. Open your mind. Ignorance is a cardinal point. It points you in the direction you need to go, which is after knowledge, because you have identified that you really don't know anything. Why would I say to you that you don't know anything after all your years of experience, after all your qualifications and your degree? Is it possible that with the resources at your disposal and the persons at your command, with the decisions you have taken and the influence that you have, is it possible that you know nothing? You actually know nothing. It is. You actually know nothing. If you doubt me, you tell me if you know what water is. You may argue, run to the dictionary, and you will find that all the description about water's definition is a description of its qualities, its characteristics, and how it performs under certain conditions or reacts under certain conditions. It is not an actual telling of what water is. Same goes for fire. They will describe flame, they will describe heat, they will describe combustion, but they will not tell you what fire is, because people really don't know. So something as familiar as water, which if you do not drink, you will die of thirst, as familiar as fire used in preparing our food and doing a lot of other things, how much more ourselves? Do we know ourselves? Or are we just reacting automatically, instinctively, compulsively, out of habit, from gathered experience, so-called experience that we have gathered? But change them for around 2 seconds. You think that is the good habit? I have not told you that it is a bad thing, and I will not tell you that it is a good thing. But this I tell you, that you know nothing. Or in Nigeria, nothing come out in your wisdom from observation, perhaps. But look at you. You are more than something. And you are what? Nigerian. So, you know nothing. So how do we cure this ignorance? Ignorance is cured by the knowledge of the fact that you do not know. Accept that for real, I do not know. This creates a longing, a hunger, an urge for you to know. Oh, that thing which I do not know. Myself? Who is this self? The being that is human. What is the being? Is it my mind, memory, feelings, emotion? What is it? It is none of this. It is without quality. It cannot be stated. It must be experienced. only from that experience of who you are, that peace, the stillness, the calm, only from that experience. And every word I call to give it a quality or give it a definition is a corruption, because words cannot state. Words actually cannot state. It goes beyond vocabulary. So until you experience it, you cannot know who you are. The only way you know water is by drinking it or bathing it, not by what I read out from the dictionary. Have I read it out? No. What I was going to read out is the definition of water as recorded by Merriam-Webster. Is it necessary? Perhaps. Let's enlighten ourselves. What is water? I begin. The liquid that descends from the clouds as rain forms streams, lakes, and seas, and is a major constituent of all living matter, and that when pure is an odorless, tasteless, very slightly compressible liquid oxide hydrogen H2O, which appears bluish in thick layers, freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius, has a maximum density at 4 degrees Celsius and a high specific heat. All this I have given you as a definition is actually a description, as I said, of properties, qualities, and characteristics of water. It itself is not the knowledge of water. You may argue with semantics, but I ask you, what is water? Do you know? Shun water, it is important. Shun fire, very important. Now look at your being. That being that we call human. Or is that correct? It is the human that is a being. Rest assured, there is a being to serve as the foundation on which the human is built. That being, the one in the womb, the one in deep sleep, the pause between your thoughts, that being that occupies that space, that breathes your lungs. Consider that being. Know that being. Can it be known? Why not? Perhaps it may be difficult, if not impossible, to say what you have witnessed or experienced, but you and you alone must have this experience for a better knowledge, an upgraded knowledge of yourself. Know this, that ignorance is a cardinal point and you know nothing. This is the Yellow Trumpet. I am Chituga. Take care.